Hello everyone. So today I have good activity, which is server 3, 1-5, creating objects in Active Directory. So to create an organizational unit and add some objects to it. This activity, so I need to create an organizational unit and then add user object and a group object. So I already signed up for server SA1 and as an administrator, and now um, I need to go click on tools button, then select Active Directory users and computers. So now I need to just that's my test domain local. I'm going to expand it, then go to click on uh, domain controller, then right click, then new, then I would select organizational unit. So now I get the new object organizational unit wizard. Now tell me just typing the name. So I would give it a name. So I would type test organizational test OU1. Then I need to uncheck that box to protect the container from accidental deletion. Then I click OK button. So after that I can see that they already selected. I need to right click on this one, then new. I would select a user. Then I'm going to, as an example, for the new object users, I would type the first name and last name. So what I'm going to do as an example for this activity, as a first name, I would type test. So when I type the first name, I can see the full name is already filled out that one. So now I can add the last name. I would say user one. Okay, so now I need to go to the second step, which is the user login name. I would type test user one. Then I would click next. The password, if so this example, I would give it a password, which is I would say my password. Then confirm the password, which is my password. So I need to uncheck this box. Again, password never expired, never expires. Click next. So when I click next, now I will see an error message show pop up here. So which is the password does not match. So I would type again password, my password. Now click next. Now it's telling me that's the full name is user one, and that's the user login name, and that's the password never expired. When I click finished, then I would see I get the error message. It's telling me that Windows cannot set the password for test user 1 because the password does not meet the password policies requirement. So pretty much just for the security reasons, we need to make sure our password is strong enough by selecting capital letters, small letters, numbers, or maybe special characters to it. So I would retype. I will change my password to uh, password 01. Make sure the P capital letter, password 01. Okay, now I click next, finish. Now add the test username as a user type. Okay, so now, alright, so now I need to right click on test organizational unit 1. I need to go point to new, then select group. On a group window, I would type test group 1, test group 1, and the group scope I have to make sure it's already select global and group type security. Now I can click OK. I can see they added test group 1. If I can double click on this one, then I can see the properties, which is the group name pre-Windows 2000. That's the name. Description, if I need to add some description to it. I can click member of. I would see if there is anything to this test group. I'm going to cancel right now. So I will go back to my first user. Then I would see if I the last name, check all the settings here. Then I would click member of. I can see they already by default they added domain users, which is test domain.local1. So now what I'm going to do, um, so all new users are members of this group by default. So now I'm going to click add, and then in the at the enter the object names to select, I would uh, type the group name, which is test group 1, then click check names. So when I click check names, I can see they added the line below, so that's mean they find it. If they didn't find the group, they will give me a message that's the group not found. So now I need to click OK, and then I click OK. So now, so now I would like to verify my group. I can double click on test group 1. I can click on members. Then I can see they already added that the username um, in this window. So now I can click OK. So by here I just finished the activity, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.